You guys, I'm not fucking okay. I'm not fucking okay. I'm not okay. Okay, we need to talk about this. This isn't gonna be an edited video. I don't even fucking care. I'm gonna end up walking around with my computer. I am so excited. Okay, so I'm sure if you like MCR, you've seen this video. I'll enter it right here. And oh my god, this video, it was posted 4 hours ago, and I just found out about it because a band member reposted it and was like, I'm not okay right now, and I was like, what is this? And so I checked it out, and in the background is the Welcome to the Black Parade, and then 9/23/16, you guys, 9/23/16, that's when they're getting back together, that's when the new album is coming out. This better not be a hoax. I will kill Gerard Way if this is a hoax. And I am so freaking excited. I am literally shaking right now. Okay. My hair looks like crap. I pretty much, was all I was gonna do today was record a video of me talking about what happened at Warped Tour, because a lot of crazy stuff happened. And I'll figure out when to post that later. But, we need to talk about this. Like, I'm literally about to have a mental breakdown. Because, oh my god. Okay, so about 5 a.m. this morning, my friend and me were texting, and he's not emo at all, but he was like, hey, guess what I just listened to? And I was like, what? And he's like, Welcome to the Black Parade. And then he was like, I really wish MCR was together. And he's like, it's kind of funny now that you and Kathy, which is one of my really close emo friends, aren't really into MCR. I'm getting into MCR. And I'm like, I'm still into MCR, like, a lot. And then he's like, I wish they were still together so we could go to one of their concerts and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, if the series are right, then they'll be getting back together in 2019. And if you don't know that series, I'll pretty much explain it really quickly. But the theory is that Gerard wanted to be like the Smashing Pumpkins. The Smashing Pumpkins were together for 12 years and then broke up for 6 years. MCR was together for 12 years, obviously from 2001 to 2013. They broke up in 2013, and 6 years later will be 2019, which is where Na 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 and Danger Days takes place. It takes place in California, 2019, and everyone's like, that's where they're gonna get back together. That's where their first concert's gonna be. Blah blah blah. And so we were talking about this, and he was like, "Oh my god, I really hope this is true. I would love." And sorry if like I'm giving you motion sickness because I'm walking around, but I can just not stand still. And he's like, OMG, I hope this really happens. By the time that happens, he'll be graduating and I'll be, a junior, you know, and everything. And I was like, yeah, and we were like talking, and then I was literally just listening to, MCR. Like, I was like, you know what, I should listen to MCR. And, so, I was listening to MCR, and it's about 3 p.m. right now, in New York. And so I was listening to MCR, and all of a sudden my friend's like, call me. And so then we were just having fun. We were talking on IMView, and he's in love with the lead singer of Palais Royale. I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but it's a band that we recently got into, and he's in love with Remington. And Remington tweeted out the video and said, I'm not okay. And so he told me about it when we were on IMView, and I was like, hold up, what? And so again, sorry if I'm being weird, I'm not editing this. And so I started freaking out, and I was like, what is going on? Because all he said was that MCR was posting again. I was like, whoa, 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 no, what are you talking about? And so, like, obviously MCR always, you know, posts, like, the, you know, if stuff comes out, like the pop figures that came out of Gerard Way and stuff like that. They obviously post that. But that's about it. Like, they don't post anymore. So I went on MCR Official, and on this account, because it's my newer account for, you know, my YouTube, which is Narwhal Outcast if you guys want to follow me on Twitter. So I went on there and started following them, and all of a sudden I noticed that everything has changed. That's kind of, I don't know. Sorry, I was just thinking of this one thing about MCR where it's like, everything has changed! I forget where that's from. But anyways, so, obviously there's a cross made out of what looks like bones, and it says MCRX. And I'm like, okay. And so I'm wondering what this is, and I'm getting really fucking excited. And then all of a sudden, the video that I, probably will insert here or insert earlier in the video, and I saw it, and I was like, and at first I watched it without, volume, because I forgot to turn the volume on, and I watched it, and I was like, what is this? And then all of a sudden 9/23/16 popped up, and I was like, new album date? Are they getting back together? Like, what is this? What is this? Are they going on a reunion tour? What? And so I got really excited, and so obviously then I remembered the volume thing, and I turned the volume on, and here, let me sit down so you guys, because I feel like I'm moving so much that it's so glitchy. So, it's really bright right here. But, so, then I went on everyone's account to see if Gerard had tweeted anything about this, because Gerard is usually the one who tweets stuff like that. Like, obviously, he's the one who would say stuff like, I'm getting with the guys, but no promises. Like, no promises that the band's gonna get back together. And then last year, the whole scare was, scare. I think that might have been, pushing toward this now. But last year, some of you might remember that the whole MCR website was, kind of changed. And every time you would go on there, at the top, there would be lines for different parts of their songs. Like, I think there was, Do It Now and Do It Loud. Killjoys Make Some Noise. I forget. There was a couple other ones. Most of them were from Danger Days, but there was a couple from their other albums. And, it was just really crazy. And so everyone was like, oh my god, MCR's getting back together. This is pointing towards that they're getting back together and blah, blah, blah. And back then I was like, yeah, I hope so. But then everything, calmed down. The things were deleted off the website. And everyone forgot about it. So now that, this is happening, and, this isn't, a thing that, maybe their website got hacked or this or that. Everything has changed. Their website has changed. On their YouTube, that was posted. Gerard, Ray, and Mikey, I think Mikey, haven't posted at all anything since, quite a while. I know that Ray doesn't post that much, and I'm not sure about Mikey because I don't really check his account that much, but Gerard posts, every day, a few times a day, and you know that if you follow him on Twitter, and he hasn't been posting, and so it's are they trying to keep this a secret? But then at the same time, I'm but will Frank be in the band? Because Frank is working on Death Spells right now, and so, them getting back together in 2 months would totally, cut into Death Spells and that release. Everyone will be excited about MCR and not Death Spells, and what's gonna happen to Frank and his band, and is he gonna be in MCR again? I really hope he is. And what's going on with everyone, and who's gonna be in MCRX? Is Bob gonna be back? Because I remember that once Gerard said if the band was to get back together, it would be under a different name, and then Mikey wouldn't come back, and that Bob would come back. And that's why they would put it under a different name. I mean, obviously, it's still pretty much the same name, only with an X at the end. But, is that pointing towards that Mikey's not going to be in the band either? So, I'm just, really excited and really confused at the same time. And, I don't know what to think of this, and I'm just, I hope that they post more about this, because this was posted only 4 hours ago, and I'm literally freaking out, and I hope you guys are freaking out too, because this is just freaking crazy, and we need to talk about this! So, yeah, tell me what you thought of when you saw this video, that video, or if you're just finding about it now, how you feel about them maybe getting back together, because it's fucking crazy. And, yeah, we will get through this, you guys. we will get through this, and hopefully MCR gets back together, and I don't fucking care about my hair right now. So yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you when I talk to you. Bye!